Welcome back. Tyler Hilton, whether it's through his hit songs, his unforgettable role as Chris Keller on One Tree Hill, or even playing Elvis Presley in Walk the Line, Tyler Hilton has been a multi-talented man from the start.
That is right. But now the singer, songwriter, actor, and dad is adding one more title to his resume: children's book author. Tyler is here this Monday morning with his brand new book, Daddy, live in concert. Welcome, Tyler.
Yeah, thank you guys. Appreciate it. Thanks for having me.
Tell us how old the kids are, first of all.
Oh, okay, they're actually just turned 10 months and 5 years old.
Oh, wow.
And I was just telling you guys, my little boy started crawling yesterday, so I'm
it's
going
all
home
over.
today after this, actually. So
Everything you drop, you're like, wait.
I know,
you
and I gotta be careful.
Watch out for the outlets.
Vacuum,
Watch out for the outlets.
everything.
You bet.
So how is dad life treating you?
It's been great, and like the pandemic was wild, but to be home with the kids while they were young was really special because I've been a touring musician for like 25 years, so it's been amazing. It's nice for me also to get out of myself and make it about the kids after spending so many years just like being the guy for
Yeah, that's cool.
It's been cool.
So let's talk about the book, children's book. What inspires this?
Well, I was playing so much music for my daughter when I was off the road when she was first born. And I just was thinking, like, she doesn't know if I'm a professional musician or not. You know, she just thinks every Wheels on the Bus rendition I do is amazing. So I thought this idea for a book where this little girl is like, oh my gosh, I'm going to the biggest concert in the world tonight in my living room with like the hugest star. Because they're at that age where their parents are the coolest people ever, and that's a short window, you know?
Short window.
And I'm in that window right now, so I'm milking it, you know?
So was it a natural progression from like writing song lyrics to writing a book? Was it natural?
It was, and I didn't think it would be, but as I was reading these kids' books for my kids, I was like, wait, these are like songs, you know, there's so much rhyming. And so when I did this, I was surprised at how fun and how fast it came, because it's a lot of the same stuff as a song, so.
Yeah. What's your favorite kids song?
My favorite kids song?
Is it Wheels on the Bus? Because you mentioned Wheels on the Bus
Wheels on the Bus is fun.
That's the top one.
It's a fun one and a crowd pleaser at home, man. And it's interactive. Yeah, that's one of my favorites for sure. I mean, there's some beautiful ones too. Like I don't know why, but Twinkle Twinkle gets like emotional sometimes. You know, like
that's a nice one.
It's a beautiful one. But
Old MacDonald's a lot of fun.
Old MacDonald's a blast.
Anytime you can make animals sound.
I mean, the list is endless. You know, it's funny.
Tell us about your kids. Were they involved at all in the process of writing this book?
You know, they weren't really, but I was really excited to read it to my daughter, and I think when I read it to her, I didn't tell her it was my book, and at the end of the book, she was like, "Okay, I'm ready to go to sleep now," and I was like,
Did you crumple up a few pages
on this moment,
and then add some new? Did you see like through their eyes which works and
I was
which
definitely
doesn't?
thinking, and I described the pictures for the artist Eugenia, who's amazing, and I based it on my kids and stuff. But I'm actually working on a kids album right now that I'm hoping will be out later this year, and I'll bring my kids in on that, have them scream and do different things on there, you know.
Oh,
That'll be
fun.
so cool. I mean, judging by the ages of your kids, you're really like in the trenches right now.
Yeah.
So how does that affect your creative process? Is it like all encompassing, or is it like a good escape?
It's really hard, and a big part of it is my wife. I mean, while I'm on the tour right now, she's at home with the kids, and like anyone knows who's tried to get a babysitter for one night, getting a babysitter for like 3 weeks is a big ask. But she's an entertainer as well and a writer director, and so we try to switch off. So while she's away working, I stay home, and I was home a lot for the last few years as she was getting her last couple movies out. So she was cool enough to be like, go tour and do this. So it's a lot of exchanging of favors for sure, because kids are a lot, you know. It's beautiful, but it's like the real work will start when I go home. Like the tour is the break, you know, like.
Well, let's talk about the tour. You're going back on tour, North America, Europe, UK. How does it feel getting back on the road? Are you excited about it?
I was so nervous last year because I took like 4 or 5 years off to have the kids, and I didn't want to tour, and things were shut down and et cetera, but I just was nervous, like, do I still have it? Can I still do this? And after the first few shows, though, it was like, after doing it for so many years, I went right back to it, and it's really fun.
Was it the playing? Was it the singing? Was it the showmanship? What do you think scared you the most?
The singing, I was surprised was there because I've been doing it for so long, and the playing, my fingers hurt a little bit because it takes a while to get back in the guitar mode after playing. After not playing for, every night, you really get your muscles up when you're out every night for so many years. But more, I was just like, I'd been in dad mode for so long, I was like, do these clothes even work on stage?
Am I still cool?
Yeah, am I still cool? Like, do I need to lose some weight? Like, do I need to get some sun? Like, you know how it is as a parent, you're just in like making oatmeal mode, and you're you're just not thinking about yourself,
I
which was
still got it.
nice.
That's
But
what
after a
happened.
while, you're like, do I have to get on stage now? It's all about me, and it's a weird switch, you know.
Yeah, I
but
can imagine.
Get a haircut, you know,
Yeah,
things
yeah,
I just
yeah.
wasn't thinking about for a while, you know. So
You look great. People obviously love seeing you. And everybody is in heavy, like, nostalgic mode right now.
Yeah.
So this One Tree Hill reunion
Man.
is all the buzz. So, I mean,
Crazy.
any intel, any hints you can drop? What's going
no,
on?
I do know that they have been slowly moving forward. I
Right.
don't know the details about when we're going to start filming, if we're going to start filming, how real it is, but it's still like going, you know,
Yeah.
and I get little nuggets every time we do a One Tree Hill reunion. So hopefully, and I know we're all so close that we would all be super excited to do it. We love excuses to hang out. The cast is really close.
Yeah, yeah.
What do you
That's
think
great
about
to hear.
that show? Makes it so enduring and such a connection with fans.
You know, I don't know, and it's funny because we all get cast in things that we film that doesn't make it to air. Things make it to air, they don't make it to a first season. You know, for something to go 9 seasons, and then not only that, but when it ends, have such a cult following this many years later, it's like, what is that magic? I don't know, maybe because we love each other so much, the writing was great, the music was great, but the acting was really good. Like, who knows? But it's truly magic, you know?
Yeah,
It's
special.
amazing.
It's inspiring how you've been able to balance and you've found an artistic outlet in your own parenthood and fatherhood. Any like nuggets of advice for folks who are like struggling? Asking for a friend, trying to find
I mean,
balance.
I get advice on that all the time, and you may know this, but you get really close to other parents. You know, I
Yes.
really leaned on, in fact, like one of my friends from One Tree Hill, Robert Buckley, he and I had kids at the same time, and we talk almost daily about that same struggle, like how to stay who you are, how to stay working and sharp in your career, how to stay creative, how to stay exercising or whatever it is, eating healthy, while also trying to do the most important job you feel like you've ever done, which is raise these kids. So it's a lot, and I think friends help a lot with that, you know. Time away is nice too, you know, because it's like when you're with them, it's 24 hours a day. So just to even get away for a day or an afternoon just helps you remember, like, okay, what's the bigger picture here?
Right,
you know?
right.
For them as well, you know. So
Right. It's
Exciting.
great to see you doing it and doing it well.
thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Congratulations again on the book.
Absolutely.
guys.
Tyler Hilton, thank you for being here. Daddy Live in Concert is out right now wherever books are sold. I like that cover. Looks
Grab
cool,
it.
doesn't it?
Very